Hello everyone and welcome to another video of Python. So we created this code to connect and create a website on Python in previous videos. So I'm gonna add MySQL to this system for login and for sign up. So what's gonna do, I'm gonna add MySQL in Python library, and then I'm gonna change the code to SQL Server. We need another register page, and we're gonna change the login. So if you didn't watch that video, just go put the link in the description and you can check it from there. If you didn't see that video, or if you're not uh, familiar with Flask library, so uh, check that video. So let's go. We had two items here for logging in. One of his email and one of his password. So let's go ahead and take first of all, we need to install MySQL library. So we need the cmd run as administrator. Yes. Nope. Pip install mysql slash connector slash python. So let's see what happened. Let me check it's recording. Yeah. Okay. It's in our project. So we need to add another import here. I want to import MySQL dot connector, and this is what we should do to install the library. So for now I'm gonna use vamp here. You can use Zamp, or if you're Linux you can use your own server. So I have my system here. Let's create a database here. The name sample user login UTF-7. Let me just set it on UTF-8, sorry. UTF-8 Unicode. I choose this one because of my characters. So let's create a table. I'm gonna name it user. We have 4 columns here: ID, name, ID, email, and password. It should be 3. Sorry, I changed this to 3, and then I create the table. So first one should be ID, second one should be email, and the last one should be password. So first one should be int, and should be auto increment, and should be primary. Yes. And email should be varchar, and varchar I'm gonna set it up 255, and the length is not necessary, I think, for that. Primary collection. Okay, and here I use UTF-8. What if I Persian CI? Okay, that's correct. UTF-8 Persian CI. Polish Persian. Okay, We have our table. Let's go. Something is not correct. Oh, sorry, I did another row. I can remove it. Oh, I need another row. It should be save button here. Let me just check. Don't have a comment. Partitions or oh, save should be here. Okay. And we have our 3 fields here. So let's get back to code. I'm gonna create a configuration for my database. So I'm gonna set db underline config. I'm gonna set user, so mine is root. I'm gonna set password. Sorry, I'm gonna set password as empty because mine is empty, and your host. And my host is this one, localhost. Just remove this one, and at last but not least, database. So I'm gonna go through with what was the name of the database? User. Oh, sorry, sample login. That's my database. Okay, I have a configuration here, so I'm gonna check a function here that check user exists or not. So let's create a definition here, and I'm gonna name it check underline login. We have email and password. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna create the variable, name it con. I'm gonna set it equal to mysql dot connector dot connect two stars db config. So we have our connection now. So then I'm gonna create a cursor here. Set and connection con, sorry, dot cursor dictionary equal to true, and then I'm gonna hit my query here. So what should be in query? Should be select all from, what was the name of the table? user ver the first one email was equal to percentage s, and password was equal to percentage s. So I'm gonna leave two items here. We have email and we have password, so we should give it to query. So I'm gonna use cursor to execute the query. First should be the query. Oh, sorry, query. Then should be the values. We have email and we have password. And let's check the user if it exists or not. So I'm gonna go to I should fetch the user. User is equal to cursor dot fetch fetch one, and then we're gonna close the cursor dot close con dot close, and let's say if user exists, return true. And else return false. And it's done for doing query, but always we're gonna have problems, so I should do exception here. mysql dot connector dot error as error. Okay, I'm gonna print it here. Okay, that's I think done, and we're gonna return it false. This is how we can check the data that it's working or not. So let's get back to login here. We have the username and password, email and password, sorry. So I'm gonna check it here. If check login gets to email and password, if it was true, return this render. That means that okay. Else return this render. So We don't need any of this. And let's see what happens. Root localhost. Okay. What happened if I do search? Oh, okay. Sorry, I changed my keyboard. I do some clicks wrong. Okay, let's go in and see what happens. Okay, login page. Iman Soilifar. Login information are not correct. So let's add some datas here. Soilifar1@gmail.com. And what was the password? 1 to 9. Go. Okay, so let's try again. Inputs are correct. So this is login information. Let me just okay, that's fine. The login informations are correct. So we're going to create another page to create user if user doesn't exist. So it's easy as this one. So let's go ahead again and okay, that's stopped. We have check login here. I'm gonna create another function, new user, email, password. So let's go. First of all, let's see check login. No, forget it. I'll do it another way. Okay. Again, we need dbconfig here. As always, any query that we want to execute, we need this line, and we need the cursor, but without any dictionary because we're not returning something. And let's hit the query. So we need the query like the old one, and query just changed. It should be insert into user the values that we want to send. One it's email and the second one is password. Hit values, and I need these two beautiful here. First one is email and the second one is password. So let's remove the other and again execute the query like other, and we don't fetch anything. Okay, here we should run con dot commit. Oh, sorry, con dot something is wrong here. Oh, that's wrong. I mistaken with C#. Okay. Dot commit to execute con dot close, and we can do it before that. We should close the cursor, and we need to add return true. So for debugging this, I'm gonna use try. Sorry. Okay. And then we're gonna do accept mysql dot connector dot error as error. Okay, do it there. I'm gonna print the error here, and I'm gonna return it false. So this is how we input the user, input any query and insert any query to database. So we have a login section here. I'm gonna copy that, but I'm gonna change the routes. I'm gonna say the register post get. Yeah, that's correct. I'm gonna name the function register login.html. Okay. We have email and password here. So, oh, sorry, notification. Okay. First, we're gonna check the email password. If email password was correct, so you have an account. So you should be, let's see, HTML 0, and if it's not, and if it's not register.html1, okay, we should do it like asking this function that we had, new user. If new user email and password is okay, return this. And if it wasn't correct, return this. So let me install formatter. It doesn't do anything for me actually. Okay, that's a great one. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. So, in templates, new file, register dot html, and I'm gonna copy whole login here and paste it to register. I'm gonna change to register page. Your email password, sign in. Okay, sign up, sorry, and say register page. Okay, everything is working fine. For whom doesn't see the previous video of this one, I will put the link of the previous video of this code on description. It's not a long video, just watch it and enjoy it. Okay, let's just start and see what happens. Okay, it's active, and let's do it on register. Okay. What's login page? Ooh, something is not. Oh, that's the problem. It should turn when it's get, should be register page. Okay, so let's see if my default inputs are correct. Login page. Okay, and let's see. Oh, something is not. If it was okay, I mean, if new user exists, register.html as one input, you already registered. It should be danger, and oh, true, it means let me see. When you check login and user have the credential, it should be 2. It should be 0, sorry. And you already registered. And okay. And if it's true, it's 1. Should be 0, should be 1, and this should be success, and sign up completed. I can do some scripts here. Location dot href to login. Okay, let's see what happens in register. So I've already have my details, so let me see, just inputs are correct, redirects me to login. So it shouldn't redirect me to login, none of them. And register, Something is not correct here. Oh, this is not correct here. I didn't change this one, so let's see it again. You have already registered, so let me just remove this one from my username and change my password to 123. Sign up. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, it's been added, but I did something not normal here. I had to do set timeout function. Let's go it again. Sign up completed. Okay. Let me see here. Okay, everything is correct. You don't have any duplicates. So, I'm moving basics of this Python. I moved to MySQL. I created web page. I created barcode generators. Moving from the basic projects to move on. So in this session we connected to MySQL. We created login. We create register page. So again, I put the link of the previous video in the description to check if it's if you didn't watch that video. And thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. So I'm waiting for your comments. Thank you.